All right, everybody, scrapping with Grandpa, and I have been busy. Paul and I have been doing a few scrap runs. Matter of fact, we got some good aluminum in the back of my trailer now. And check this out. I'm going to show you my yard from the roof, how much better it looks. Look at that. I've got my scrap pile all broke down into just that little area right there. That's it. That's all my electrical wires and stuff. I got my motors and microwaves, all that good stuff there, and a bunch of aluminum in the middle. Paul and I picked up some stuff today. That's aluminum I-beam and a washing machine. But that is not what this video is about. I want to show everybody how bad this company destroyed my roof. Scrapping with Grandpa, and here I am with my trailer sitting right there. It says Drew's Roofing and Home Repair on it. Came up on my roof and put these anchors into my roof. Look at this crap. All right, everybody. I got a company out here putting on solar panels on my roof. I built this garage myself 5 years ago. I put the shingles on it myself 5 years ago. And then we did the house 2 years after that. So that's newer than this.
Did you tell them how you tack the shingles down with glue?
Say that again?
Did you tell them how you put the glue?
You mean on the corners? Where I did the corners? What are you talking about?
When you went up on the roof.
Right. Check and make sure everything was down properly. Yeah, I'll go. Trust me, I'm going to go through all that.
I'm saying you told them in that video.
I haven't...
That made it harder to price.
No, actually, that stuff takes like 24 to 48 hours to set up, so it's still...
No, I'm saying it makes it harder to pry the shingles up.
No, you only put a dab under the corner when you...
Yeah, but when you do it, it makes it harder to pry the shingles up too. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about.
Right, on that side. On that side now.
You know the ceiling that you had?
Yes, sir. And then they had these rails up here all over the place. There was rails that they were going to install their solar panels on. But these guys destroyed my roof. They were going to leave this. They were going to leave this just like that. This thing is pulled down so tight that they reamed the rubber washer completely out of it, so it's basically flat. And they did that to every single one of these. They literally reamed, you can't see the washer there, they reamed it right out. Pushed it down so tight that it made my roof do this all over the place. Look, the washer is gone, is next to gone. But look at this roof. They put a whole bunch of holes in the roof, couldn't find the rafter, so they'll break it loose and stick some plastic up underneath it like that, whatever that is, I don't even know. But they literally did it on every one of them. Look at that washer. Look at that washer. It's reamed, slam out of it all the way down to the metal, and drove it into my shingle so far that it made a dip in my roof where they installed all these brackets. But to be honest with you, that's not even the worst ones. And these aren't even the worst ones that I'm showing you right now. Wait till you see stuff like this. Look at that. So they put solar brackets on my roof and left it just like this. They left it like this, and they had all these rails up here, and the guys showed up to put a solar panel on my roof. And when I came up here and seen all this, well, I mean, I could put my fingers under the shingle right there. Wind's gonna blow it on. I got a leak. And they did it all over my roof. They put holes in my roof. I mean, they tore my shingles, holes in my roof. Look how bad they tore them shingles up. They tore this shingle right there, and then they stuck that stuff in there just to cover over a little piece of the felt paper. They tore it all the way down to the felt paper. These guys destroyed my roof. And when I told them they needed to change this stuff, they said, well, you can't take that loose because then you'll have to change the shingle. Well, they're all so messed up. This is just a minor part of the roof, guys. They're all so messed up, and they just tried to caulk the seams, and gosh, they were going to leave this on my roof, people. They were literally leaving this on my roof and getting ready to put solar panels on it. That is dipped down so deep that it wrung the washer off of it. And they were getting ready to put solar panels on my roof, and when I told them stop, that he needed to get rid of all them rails because I needed to fix these shingles before he put solar panels on my roof. Guys, I am flabbergasted. I just want to show you guys this. And in my description below this particular video, look at this garbage. I am stuff hanging out everywhere. I mean, what a unbelievable messy job they did. I don't know why they, I mean, yeah, so I wanted to share this with my scrapping friends. I've been sharing the hell out of it on my Drew's Roofing and Home Repair channel because I couldn't believe they left this and they just said they were going to put metal, solar, they were going to put solar panels on top of it so I'd never see it. Look at this. This, they had just caulked it. They put some caulking on that and I ripped it off. I was mad. I just ripped it off. So what the hell is this crap? You're going to put solar panels on my roof like this? You guys have ruined my roof. Ruined it. This roof was in great shape. Look at this, dude. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you can't even touch them now. They're all brutally ruined. Holes in the roof for no reason. No bracket there. Look at what they did to my roof. Beating it with a hammer trying to find the rafters. They were getting ready to put solar panels on my roof. And when I stopped them, told them, look, I need a daggone manager out here because this ain't happening. This is ridiculous. And look at this. Unbelievable. They took nails out of my roof. Never put them back. Had torn shingles like this everywhere. I mean, this is just, I don't even know what to think about it. I've never seen such lousy workmanship in my life. And I am very critical when it comes to workmanship and how my jobs get done. I don't like stuff like this. I would never leave my shingles like that. It actually was so bad. Look at this. They wanted to put solar panels right over the top of my roof like this, guys. What do you think about this? What would you do if a company came to your house and put brackets all over the place and then left it like this? Left it like this. Good God. I mean, they didn't even put nails back in it to keep these two shingles from blowing off. Not to mention all the torn up shingles that they made. Now all these shingles need to be replaced. I mean, this right here, they tore it up so bad, guys. Look at it. And see them spots where you're supposed to put nails in? Well, they didn't put in the nails. They just caulked this pipe. They just caulked it down so that wouldn't lift up. But this is how they left it. This is how they left it, man. I'm just totally blown away by what they did. I can't believe it. Took them nails out too. I mean, they just took nails out everywhere and left it. I can't believe it. Look at this. They left that like that. And he said, oh, that's okay. That won't leak. He says, well, that's okay. It won't leak. He said, do you want me to put some flashing in there? That stuff that you see sticking out on my edges of my roof all over the place, that's what they're calling flashing. And this is a seriously bad job. I'm just blown away by all the damage that they did to my roof installing these things. Look at that. That's torn shingle, and they didn't care. This guy was so mad when I wouldn't let him come up on my roof and install brackets. Look at that. They left my nails out. I'm a roofer, man. They seen my truck sitting right in the yard. Shingles are torn. I bet they didn't even caulk underneath these boots. If they did, they probably didn't put much. I'm going to find out, though. I'm going to see if they caulked under these boots completely or what. But they ruined my whole roof, and it has to be replaced. I'm not going to put up with this kind of crap. Doesn't make any sense. They ruined my roof. I had left-handed Paul up here replacing shingles because it was so bad. Look at that. Took the nails out and wouldn't put them back in. They said they couldn't put them back in this panel, this metal plate, but they didn't stick the metal plate to the shingle or anything to keep the water from running up underneath because water blows uphill, you know. We're in the 110 mile an hour wind zone. If water starts blowing around here, it's going to blow. Look at this. Look at this, how loose this is, everybody. I'm only making this because I can't believe, being a roofer, that they would come to my house. Look, that nail is just gone. And look how loose this is. And there's no caulking up under there. No caulking whatsoever. Unbelievable. unbelievable. I mean, that is my felt paper you're looking at right there. That button cap, that holds down my felt paper. So water would just blown right in here and been right into my roof. First time the wind blowed, I'd have a leak. So I don't want any of them things there on my roof. If you have done that to my roof, that means you made a mistake. That means you made a mistake and you put a piece of that stuff in there that they call flashing and say, okay, well, that's gonna be all right. We covered up the nail hole. Let me tell you something, this is not all right. This is not all right. I'm totally flabbergasted from the damage that they did to my roof and left. And these guys were gonna put solar panels up here, guys. Paul and I, it was so bad up here, and I have a video of it. It was so bad up here that I made Paul come up here and change out them couple shingles right there. And of course, you're never gonna match a new roof shingles to an old roof. That's the same kind of shingle I used originally. That's what it looks like now after 2.5 years. So now they got to come back here and take all these craps out. I'm not putting up with holes in my shingles, not being nailed down, no flashing under the boots. All this crap has to come out. In order to do that, they're literally going to have to replace my roof. And I am floored. I'm floored by this. Look at that. Oh my God. They tore through both layers of my shingles and put a bunch of caulking on it and stuck it down, hoping that I wouldn't see it. But when I seen it sticking up like it was, I was like, well, something don't look right. And before he put the panels on, I said, look, man, I want to look at this roof real good and go over it. And I did. I went row for row for row, looking at every piece. And what I found was this stuff like I'm showing you. You can tell that they took the nails out of that just by the way my shingles move. I mean, if I can pick that up with my fingers and it moves like that, there's no nails back up in here, and that's going to cause my whole roof to literally blow off. All these brackets need to come off. My roof needs to be fixed, and I don't want this roof not to match this roof. So they're going to have to do both sides. And then after what they did to my garage is only 5 years old, everybody. And from walking on it, this is right here. I can show you what this is. When they put the foot down on the roof right here, the only way that happens is when you put your foot down and you twist it. And then the rocks peel off and you end up with that right there. So every time they twisted their foot, it just loosened up the gravel. And not to mention there was guys walking up here skidding their feet on the shingle. So if everybody wants to know where I've been, what I've been doing, I've been totally stressed out over this roofing issue that I've got, or solar panel company problem that I've got. I just can't even believe what they did to my roof, and I'm so upset about it. But look, man, look at that. They took my nails out and put some of this stuff in there they call flashing and said, oh, that'll be all right. It won't leak. Look at that. I can lift up my shingles, man. Come on, you gonna leave my roof like that? That don't make no damn sense. Don't make no damn sense. The same thing over here. This is where they installed their brackets. And then they left my roof like this and said, yeah, we're putting solar panels on today, buddy. And I said, no, the hell you ain't. You ain't putting solar panels on my roof, not with it looking like that. I said, look, you took my nails out. You didn't nail anything back. You got loose shingles. You got broken shingles. I have no idea what they were doing when they were doing this stuff. I mean, what they beat the hell out of my roof, man. Can you believe this? I want anybody to give me a comment. Share this in your Facebook. Please share this in your Facebook so nobody else. Look at the rocks that they've just destroyed. When you take the rocks off your roof to that point of that, you have taken so many years off of the shingle life. I can't believe that they were going to cover over that with solar panels. You guys tell me in the comments what you think about this, please. I know it's a scrapping channel, but please give me some comments on what you would do to fix this problem. I mean, as far as I know, I can see, I think they need to replace my roof. And then they need to get rid of this company and not allow them to come back and put solar panels on my roof. Because if they would mess up the roof this bad and put solar panels on it. And then most customers, is the thing about it is most customers would never come up on the roof and do an inspection. But since I'm a roofer, I wanted to inspect their brackets, make sure everything was installed properly. So when they showed up on Monday, I came up here and did some inspection, and I stopped them immediately. I said, hold up. You guys cannot install solar panels. I want to talk to a manager. So he gets his manager on the phone, and you'll see the other videos, because I'm going to post every single one of them in links. It's going to be in the description below here. I'm going to put a link to every video that I've made for the other channel, Drew's Roofing and Home Repair, which is my other channel. I'm going to make a link to every one of these videos that I made, so you can go and watch them on my channel. But then we're going to leave that. I am blown away by the fact that somebody would leave somebody's roof like this. I can't believe it. But these things are stuck so hard that I can't take that off my roof, or I'll just peel the shingles off. I guess they thought they were going to put one here, and they made a mistake, so they put me a piece of flashing under there. That's what they call flashing. That covers the hole. That flashing is not going to last as long as the roof will. Come on, guys. This solar panel company has really got me peed off. I'm telling you, look at this garbage. I mean, what the heck is all this gonked up caulking? Not to mention, it doesn't stick to the roof, so water just goes under it anyways. Look at that. Yeah, it doesn't stick to the roof enough to do anything except for take up the rocks, but that is purely a leak. What do you think, guys? What should I do? Some of you guys that watch this channel, watch my Drew's Roofing channel, I need advice. Do I call a lawyer already? I mean, daggone it. This is just insanity. I don't understand it. So, anyway, that's my video on my other channel, or at least go down into the description and check out my other videos. I'm going to try to put in them videos, what do they call it? Chapters. I'm going to try to do chapters so you can look and click on a certain spot and go to a certain spot and see anything that I'm pointing out. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.